Hello everyone, welcome to Storytelling Time. I'm Kim, a storyteller. Today, I'm telling you about one of Korean traditional fairy tale, the tigers and dried persimmon. So, let's get started.
Once upon a time, in a valley deep in the mountains, there lived a huge tiger. He always walked around and boasted about his great strength, saying, "I dare anyone to match my strength." When the other animals on the mountain heard him, they all shrieked and ran away. There was a very cold winter one year. The snow piled up over many days, so the tiger could not dig out of his cave. I'm so hungry. I can't stand it any longer, he grumbled, and he slowly and painfully got out of his cave. The thick snow made the entire mountain white. The tiger mumbled, "Oh no! Even though I'm very hungry, there's nothing to eat." As he wandered around the mountains, every few footsteps he sank deep down into the snow. By the time darkness fell, the tiger had reached the village which lay at the foot of the mountain. He snooped and poked around until he found a barn outside the farmhouse. A pet cow was asleep inside, he said, licking his chops. That should make a good meal. Just at that moment, the tiger heard a small child crying inside the house. What's that noise? Thought the tiger. He sneaked up to the room in which the child was crying. In the room, a mother was trying to make her child stop crying. The mother said, "Oh look, there's a monster! You had better stop crying or he'll get you." But the child kept crying. So the mother said, "There's a tiger outside. If you keep crying, he'll come and eat you." When the tiger heard this, he was surprised. Huh? How can she know I'm here? I must be more careful. The child cried even louder. He didn't like the idea of a child not being afraid of a tiger. The child cried and cried. Finally, the mother pulled out something and showed it to the child. "Look, here is a
Single dried persimmon.
The child immediately stopped crying. The tiger, who had been listening to all of this from outside the room, became very frightened. A persimmon must be a very scary beast since it stopped the child from crying. It must be more powerful and frightening than I am, since I didn't scare the child at all. If I dawdle around here very long, the persimmon might eat me." The tiger walked very carefully back to the barn. It was very dark inside the barn. At that moment, a big black thing crept through the barn door. "Oh no, that thing must be the persimmon." The tiger was so scared it couldn't move. The black shape walked with big stride up to where the tiger was sitting. It reached down and very gently rubbed across the tiger's back. Then it said, "This one's really nice and bad." The tiger was so scared that it just stood there shaking. The big black thing that the tiger thought was a persimmon was really a thief who had come to steal the cow. It was so dark that the thief couldn't see very well inside the barn. He thought the furry tiger was the cow, so the thief gently led the tiger outside. Once outside the barn, the thief reaches down and pets the tiger. But this time he noticed that the part he touches was cow fur. He looked down and thought, "Oh no, this isn't a cow at all, it's a tiger." The tiger, on the other hand, thought that the persimmon had gotten him for sure. He closed his eyes and thought, "Oh no, the precious persimmon is sure going to eat me." The thief was too afraid to move, so he just stood still next to the tiger. The tiger thought, "This is my chance," and he jumped free and tried to run away. But when the thief felt the tiger start to move, he thought that the tiger was going to try to grab and eat him, so he immediately jumped onto the tiger's back and held on for dear life. The scared tiger leaped up and down and ran around in circles trying to throw the thief off his back, but this only made the thief hold on even tighter. The tiger then ran wildly, thinking,
No matter how strong a Persimmon is, it will surely follow when I run as fast as I can.
so the tiger used all of his strength to run as fast as an arrow. The tiger with the thief on his back quickly ran out of the village and turned onto a mountain pass. Dawn came and the day grew bright. The thief looked above his head and saw the branch of the tree hanging down. He reached up and grabbed the branches. He held the branch tightly. But the tiger kept running and didn't look back. After he ran a while longer though, he noticed that his back felt lighter. So he stopped running and had a great sight of relief.
Phew, that was close. Today I was nearly eaten by a Persimmon.
The end.